So I've actually had the pleasure to work with Nicole for the last 29 years. So my entire time at A.V. Miller, she had started just the semester before I did, and we started off as colleagues. So she was the dance teacher and I was the band director. And our relationship over time has changed as I changed positions. And then as an assistant principal being over VAPA, and obviously now as principal of the school site, getting to work with her through all of her programs that she's running.
I didn't have an intentionality of being a dance teacher. So when I graduated from college, I just thought, I'm gonna train a little bit more, do some things, I'll sub a little bit. And then this job here opened and they were looking for somebody who had my skill set. I'd been a cheerleader in college and done some professional cheerleading. They wanted someone to teach dance and they wanted somebody that had a PE degree. And I just so happened to have all of those things. So I just came up here just to see what might happen. And I was here like, okay, this is interesting. And then the principal said, well, after talking with me, well, we'd like to hire you. And I thought, well, that's weird because I wasn't looking for a job. But I had talked to a friend who's a great mentor of mine. And she just said, well, why not? You have the skills to do it. Just try it out and see what would happen. And so I thought I'll work here for 2 or 3 years and then I'll move on and do something else. But 29 years later, I'm still here. So I think this is the something else, right?
So it's actually really, really fun to watch Nicole instruct a class because it is fast-paced and ongoing. And while they're actually doing something, she's correcting. She's one of the classes, like when people take a math teacher maybe struggling with classroom structure, we walk over and see Nicole's class because it's Structure 101 and it's the same kids they're producing in this class. So we try to translate that. Her interaction, is playful, fun, it's supportive. At the same time, she tells them how it is.
There was a need for students to have rich arts-based experiences. Working with a group of students, we had gotten a grant a few years ago to do a project, and then that grant money ended. The funding partner said, we would love to fund something else in dance. Can you do something else? And so sat down with my students and said, okay, what's the need? And every single one of them said, well, we didn't get to do anything in dance until we got to high school. So could we figure out some type of project that would allow dance to be offered in the lower levels? And so that is really how the Dance Collaborative was born. It was brainstorming with students, right? And how often do teachers do that with students, like brainstorming real projects, real solutions to real problems? And so from there, that seed money that was from an outside entity, we used it to work with 2 elementary schools. And then from there, I think every single year there was some principal like, hey, I heard about what's happening at the school, and that principal says that it's been really transformative for their campus. How can I participate?
Nicole is just a very passionate person, and she's passionate about kids, and she's passionate about growing good citizens. As a principal, I really think it's super important that we continue to encourage all of our art teachers, visual and performing, to continue to work with our kids and pursue excellence through that medium, because there is so much that happens with a person when they are in the arts field that they take that's beyond just creating either a craft or a performance. The work ethic that's taught in her class and the set of expectations that she puts out for them, those skills she has seen carry kids very far in life and into every field.